Welcome to Evansville Podcast. My name is Jason Burton. Thanks for hanging out. Today's episode is sponsored by the Beyond Repair Show. It's part of the Evansville Podcast Network. Laura Burton and a guest will answer home repair questions, but they also go beyond to answer life questions. Check it out at beyondrepairshow.com. On today's episode, podcast queen Mary Allen joins us to discuss what is going on in the Haynie's Corner Art District. We talk about the upcoming Phantom Run, the Empty Bowls event, the community Wi-Fi that has happened, a Channing and Quinn House Concert, and much more. Show notes available at evansvillepodcast.com. Let's get into it. Here with former podcast queen, Mary Allen.
If I still have my title. I hadn't been on in a while. I don't think so.
The numbers are not calculated right now.
We have to start creating events and doing... You know what? Honestly, I'm just going to have my own podcast.
Yeah, I think so. That's
what it's coming to.
Our winter is coming. So who knows what events you can throw down in the winter.
We're going to stir something up.
Yeah. But
glad to be back. Thanks for having me here.
So people who may not be aware, since you've refused to come on for so long, you are Mary.
I had to invite myself.
Yeah, well, there's that.
Mary Allen, yes.
Mary Allen, 6th Street Soapery.
Mm-hmm.
The CSO.
Chief Soaping Operator?
Yes.
Okay. I had to think. It's late.
No,
I wasn't.
Yeah, I didn't know if you...
I had to pause a second.
I was going to give you the time.
I like it.
But, okay, but more importantly, for this particular podcast, Haynie's Corner, your involvement on the board.
Yes.
Yeah.
So we're talking all things Haynie's Corner tonight.
Corner.
And lots of fun things coming up. So pretty soon, too, November 4th. I guess the main thing, this isn't the first thing coming up, but the main thing to talk about is Haynie's Corner Phantom Run. It's pretty exciting. So all of you non-runners out there have a chance to get a cool t-shirt and participate in a fun new event. Yeah.
No longer have t-shirt envy for all the runners.
Right.
But it's less run, more fun?
Yes. That's what we're about around here.
Right. Right. So, yeah, it's a pretty cool idea. I know that Philip Hooper kind of brought it to us. It has happened in other places.
Yeah, I think when he was in Indy, he participated in one there.
But it's a good concept of show up like you go through the whole process of registering and then show up, but don't run.
Right. How great is that?
Instant gratification run.
Instant gratification run. That's exactly right. So yeah, Jim Bush at Rise Up and Run has been super helpful. And you can register through his website, riseupandrun.com. Although no fear, you will not be running.
Rise up and...
Rise up and fun.
Fun. See, I'm going to register that before.
Yes. You're going to own it.
Yep.
So riseupandrun.com, go to it. It's $20. Sign up and you get a really cool t-shirt. It says Haynie's Corner Phantom Run. Big 0.0 on there on the back.
Nice.
And you get a sticker too, all those. So you get to take care of your t-shirt envy and your bumper sticker envy. So you're going to get your 0.0 sticker as well. Mm-hmm. And come down on November 4th. You can start picking up your t-shirts and having some fun starting around 5 o'clock. 10 Man is going to have their tent set up. And we're going to have fun life-size games. Mm-hmm. Foosball, like human-sized foosball. Hungry Hippo.
Real hippos.
With real hippos.
I hear they're fine. Very domesticated.
And they're trained. And what else? We're going to have a cornhole board set out. Hopefully it's going to be just beautiful weather. And just come and hang out and have fun. Bring a cooler if you... Well, Tin Man will be there, but yeah, you can... Yeah. We'll have water and Gatorade as well. That's free.
Right. And there's plenty of... If you're not a fan of Tin Man, which... Why not? But whatever.
Don't come then.
No.
I'm kidding.
But there are... and also if you want some variety, there are plenty of drinking establishments in Haynie's Corner.
They'll all be
Fine
open.
Drinking establishments.
They are. And a lot of the places are giving little discounts or coupons for anyone wearing their t-shirt. So come down, and I know Boca, there's a band playing that night. You get free entrance into Boca.
Love Junkies, according to the detail page.
Thank you.
Is who's playing. So
okay.
I'm not familiar. I don't think I've seen them.
So go see them for the first time. I think they start at 9.
Very cool.
So you get in free. So there's like $5 back right there.
Yep.
And then 10% off food. Amy is Dapper Pig is doing 20% off appetizers.
Great.
And Brew House. So you can maybe buy a 10-man beer that night at the event outdoors hanging out, but then head over to Brew House and get a $25 growler, but for $20.
$25 gift certificate, it says.
Oh, yeah, that's it.
But yeah, I would buy a growler for sure with that.
I'll let you read the details. I think.
No, you're fine. It just happens to be in front of my eyes right now. So yeah, it says Ahead of the Rest has 20% off gift sets for anyone that evening wearing a race shirt.
And that's that evening only.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And Arts Beats and Eats Studio, which is a little bit up Washington. 20% off 2D artwork images of local landmarks on metal. Offer good through Christmas.
Yeah, so that's awesome.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, you just have to show that you participated in the race, and you get that special deal through Christmas.
And 6th Street Soapery, blah, blah, blah. No, there's 6th Street Soapery. Do you remember what you're even offering?
I think you'll get a coupon for a free mini bath fizzy.
Yeah.
And what I say?
15% off.
Okay, 15% off your purchase through the month of November.
Yep.
So pop back in the shop. So that won't be something that's open that night, but you'll get a coupon for a future deal.
So it's on Friday night, which is normally not a race time.
Right.
But since it's a fake race, and we used to have First Fridays on Fridays, but we don't have them in the winter. It's a fake First Friday.
Right.
So you can still walk around Haynie's Corner and pretend like you're at a First Friday.
Yeah. Fake First Friday, Phantom First Friday.
Right. So there you go.
Join us.
Now, $20, but so where's the $20 going to, if not to support the race? Normally, you have to buy equipment and all that stuff.
Great question. So Haynie's Corner Art District, that's why you're the
So I've done this 2 or 3 times.
Host. Haynie's Corner Art District Association is a nonprofit organization. And so the money all goes to that.
And what does such an organization do with money? Because if it's just Haynie's Corner Arts District, you just have
yeah.
I mean, I'm fudging here a little bit because I'm kind of on the board too.
I was just about to say, you could answer that question.
Yeah, but I'm not a president or anything. So if we had one of those here, maybe they would know what do you need money to for a organization like this? So
to help put on awesome events, and just to, for example, just to put on this event, we have to hire security. Mm-hmm. We have to, we're purchasing the stickers. I mean, this is a pretty low cost event because we're doing it really as a fundraiser. So a little t-shirt fundraiser, but want to have a lot of fun with it, and offer a great, fun community event and environment for family, to make it family friendly. Speaking of that too, we're really hoping that the National Guard comes through on an inflatable. So it's like this 140-foot inflatable deal.
Oh, wow.
So good for kids and adults. But anyway, so we want to put on events cost money, and good events do. And we want to be able to do that and offer a variety of things to bring people to the corner and to give back. So we one of the things that just recently went through is our community Wi-Fi initiative.
Right.
So, that's a monthly fee for Huawei, and that's something we offer free to the community. And we're really excited about that, being the first cultural district in Evansville to offer community Wi-Fi like that. So you can come sit down at the fountain, walk around, and enjoy that. So, and that's phase 1. And Funk in the City partnered with us to help fund that, to get that initial programming and installation going. So that was Lieberman Technologies that we hired. They did an amazing job and got completed with phase 1. So we're hoping to go into phase 2 and come on down to Goosetown Park. And, we just envisioned, we have a very diverse neighborhood, economically diverse, and we could see kids being able to come down to the park, whatever, with their laptops they have from school and do their homework, or people can come down and sit at the fountain when it's beautiful, do their emails. I mean, we're staying connected. We're that generation, I guess that Always, what's the first question you ask? Or one of the first questions I ask when I go somewhere, you got free Wi-Fi?
Right.
So we're excited about that. So those are kind of the things so far that we have done. As an organization, and we're still new.
Yeah, it's not very like over a year, a little over a year, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
So
I think it will be 2 years actually in February, which is crazy.
Wow. And First Fridays, like I said, we're officially over. Mm-hmm. Maybe a underground fake First Fridays going on in the break times, but officially First Friday is over till next spring, right?
Yes, we'll start that back up April.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
April through September, so 6 months out of the year. We'll do that. Also, Penny Lane is doing I did want to mention them for the Phantom Run.
Oh, yeah.
They're doing a deal. And I know it's free coffee. I hadn't put it on there yet.
Okay.
So it's not on the...
By the time you hear this, probably on there.
Hopefully, yes.
Or if not, that's contact at 6th Street Sober.
Yes.
.com.
I think that's at Yahoo or something.
Oh,
I don't know.
Okay. Yeah, send that to please don't contact me at yahoo.com.
So Penny Lane's getting involved and giving a little discount as well for race participants. For Phantom race participants.
Yeah. Well, coffee's good this time of year.
Yes.
Especially. Mm-hmm. Coffee's good anytime, but especially when it's cold.
Right.
But you're not running, get your coffee. If it's super cold, run inside somewhere. It's not.
Yeah, that's right.
This is the best.
Really, it's just to come down and hang out.
But give us your money and go home. I don't.
That's fine too.
Right.
Or better yet, just register. I'll deliver your T-shirt.
There you go.
Well, in the surrounding.
Probably not.
Probably not. Come get it.
Yeah. No, but the registration is something I wanted to ask about because, in order to get it, is this where we're guaranteeing a T-shirt for once you register? But if you just show up the day of, are they still allowed to give us money? I'm sure we wouldn't.
We would take a donation,
but the shirt may or may not be available.
Right,
and that's kind of the point.
Yeah, and we talked about this. People in general are just late. I'm one of those people. I don't RSVP till the day before, and all those things. So, but it is super important if you can please, if you think you want to come or be a part of it and get a T-shirt, register, because that's what we're basing our T-shirt purchasing on is the number of registrations. So we will buy more than we have registered, but we don't want to buy too many and then be afraid we can't sell them and that kind of thing. So you're not guaranteed a T-shirt if you don't register, but we will have some extras, but we really want you to register ahead of time.
Don't take the chance.
Yeah, right.
Don't be a lame-o.
Right.
I don't know. I'm calling people out tonight. Coffee just kicked in.
Right.
I know we wanted to talk about the Wi-Fi, which is interesting because the Wi-Fi had happened like right when Funk in the City was going on.
That was kind of the debut day.
Just good timing because I know that's always a congested time for normal cell towers. So
yeah, and AT&T. Can I just call them out? I don't know. I don't want to be rude.
I don't care.
Okay. So if you live downtown and
if they want to give me money, I will silence this part of the podcast.
Okay. So everyone knows that's the struggle. It's a struggle downtown to get good connection. Yeah. So that was a huge benefit to Funk in the City vendors because they could swipe their credit cards. Mm-hmm. Whereas last year, just in the spring, Funk, everyone was struggling, and people literally they did lose sales because they couldn't swipe because they couldn't use their carrier service. Yeah,
and it's not like Funk is getting less people coming to it. It seemed like this year
it was the biggest.
Biggest, right?
Yeah, biggest turnout this fall. Okay. Most amount of vendors as well as attendees.
Yeah, so I can't remember the last time we talked about Haynie's Corner Store. I guess it was the first Friday the last time we talked, it was you and Philip and Yoga Sam. And so that's been a few months. So
it has been.
It turns out a lot of things happen. Can have a few months. We got the Wi-Fi since we talked.
Yeah.
Got this Phantom Run. There's other things going on.
Yeah. And keep an eye out for December. We're really excited about that. That'll be our 10-year anniversary. Should I sort of say that now?
Sure.
Or, give a little prelude.
Stuff might. Who knows what happened for, I'm sure there'll be some kind of huge blowout bash, right?
Yes, there will be December. So just keep an eye out for that. We're really looking forward to that and celebrating 10 years of the designation of the art district. So we'll talk more about that, but that's on the horizon. And of course, there's lots of fun things. All the businesses, are always doing fun events. The Brew House, you're at the Brew House today for their Stromboli Sundays.
We partnered with Sauced.
Mm-hmm. That's a cool new
Strombolis.
Yeah, I was sick last week, so I didn't get one. But Greg got it, and loved it.
Yeah, well, good on him because we had to buy double this time because our kids were mad that they didn't get any. So
so that's a new thing every Sunday then, right?
I think so. They're rolling out. It's still trying to figure things out, but I know I saw a lot of people getting them on Facebook talking about it. So
awesome. So come down to the Brew House on Sundays, watch some football, eat a Strom, or just get it to go.
Yep. Yeah, that's what we did. I had to get it to go because can't bring the kids in the Brew House.
Oh yeah,
but or
probably frown upon that.
At least not more than once.
Right.
But yeah, they it was good, very good. Sauce did an excellent job on the Stroms 2 weeks in a row.
Yeah.
So
what else is going on with various places? I think Amy's opening back up for
lunch on Fridays and Saturdays. Here, about the same day as the Phantom Run, the 4th, I believe. Yeah, so that's for someone who lives down here. That's exciting.
Yes, because we pretty much one lunch option in the corner.
Yeah,
which is Walton's, which is great.
But
it's nice to
there's it gets crowded.
Yeah, so Dapper Pig will be opening back up for lunch. That's great. We're excited for them.
I want to correct that because I believe Boca is serving some lunch on the weekends as well now.
Oh, good. We probably should get our facts straight.
We can always, it's like, we'll check later.
Yeah, that's right. But they do. Yeah, they're getting in on their food game.
Yeah.
And absolutely. So, and you can check out their food on Phantom Night with 10% off.
Right. Phantom.
Phantom food.
See, there's too many F's and non-F's.
I know. But we're just going to spell everything with a PH.
No, I'm not a PH fan.
And then I'm starting a house concert series. So I had a house concert with John Flynn last week.
Yeah, I didn't get to go to that, and I heard it was pretty good.
Man, it was so good. I didn't think
like a really talented guy.
He is. Like he was singing with Chris Christopherson this weekend. I follow him on Facebook now, and I'm like, wow.
So for the listeners, Chris Christopherson was very popular in the 70s.
He's still popular.
Oh,
okay, so really, I think he won an award.
Oh,
so it was just like honoring him. So you're right. But yeah, he's a big folk artist, and I never thought I would enjoy folk music, but I am a total folk fan, and I wonder if I can spell that with a PH.
No. We're not doing that.
PH folk.
Yeah. I'm sure there's some like folk rapper that is this.
Some fat folk.
Yeah.
I see what I did. Lots of PHs.
If that's not an album title, it better be.
Yes.
Fat folk is. It works on so many levels.
It does. You're welcome, whoever takes it and runs with it.
So, yeah.
And
I'm trademarking it.
So, but yeah, I am a complete folk freak.
Funny. So
I'm done. I am. Sure. But I really am. I've been listening to the CDs all day. So, but speaking of that,
I'm sorry for the listeners. CDs are it's like a hard copy of music that you have on your phone, and you can carry it around, but you didn't have to have a phone to listen to it.
I put it in my vehicle as I'm driving around. Okay.
For those that outside the area, when you drive around, it's like what the people that you Ubered are doing. So, sorry. Carry on.
Thank you. Anyway, Channing and Quinn concert.
Oh, man.
I want to plug that. October 29th. What were you going to say?
Channing Tatum.
Sorry.
Because that was that would probably bring in more people.
No, it wouldn't. If you knew Channing and Quinn.
I will say I wouldn't go to Channing Tatum, but I will go to the Channing and Quinn because we saw them when they were there last time.
Yeah.
And yeah.
And they're just fun. Very good. And they're a folk band. They're
Yes.
a little quirky little group, and that's just the best way to put it. They got little freaky, quirky, fun songs like Stalker Song and a little song about murder.
Sure, yeah. So bring the family.
But it's funny. It's kid friendly.
No, it is.
Completely.
Yeah, my kids like that song actually.
It's a sweet little couple, and they are just precious. So they're super, super talented. Like they play several instruments just between the two of them, and the one will even tap dance and whatever. It's a show. And what I love about house concerts, I'm just a total fan of them now. Is you're just so up close and intimate with the artist, and so you get to know them, and they get to tell some of their stories and. Behind the song, and they're just these great original singer-songwriters, and you just get to enjoy it. And it's for $10, you know?
Right.
Usually like $10 to $15 is kind of the average, and you come, and some people, you can bring a bottle of wine or a snack to share if you want. You don't have to, but it's just a time to be a community, and you meet people you never would have met before. I probably knew 5 people in my house last week out of 40.
That doesn't. Well, I guess you sell soap at your house too, so that doesn't weird you out. I guess as
right?
much, maybe, but it's an odd thing, but it does happen. I think more. And we kind of from previous episodes have talked with different people that did, like Tim Piazza that does it, and it's just it's a weird thing, but it's really cool.
Yeah, and we've got a good little Tim Piazza has his cabin concerts, and then the Dulce Barn. I've heard of them. I've yet to go. Really want to check that out.
And these people that are performing, they're from all over. It's not just Evansville musicians that are playing.
John Flynn was from Delaware. Channing and Quinn are from Michigan. But a lot of times they're passing through and on their way to somewhere, or just in the area, and so they as many places they can pick up and do and earn money along the way. They can. So sometimes they stay with the host, sometimes not. But it's a lot of fun. So October 29th, email to reserve a seat. So we've started doing reservations only. So you don't pay ahead of time or anything. It's just kind of honor system. Commit. If you're going to commit to coming, reserve your seat and email. So it's 6thstreetsoapry@gmail.com at this point. Might want to get a different email for that at some point, but for that point, at this point, that's the best way to reserve your seat and get to it. Like so
6th Street Singery, maybe, or Songery.
6th Street Songery. I do like that.
There you go. I have that one for free too.
Okay. We're helping a lot of people out tonight.
Yeah, there you go.
We got Fat Folk, 6th Street Songery.
Fat Folk. And we should get a folk band to play at the Phantom Run, and then you could have Fat Folk Friday.
Oh, yes.
Phantom Run, Fake First Friday.
We have to. I want to work on that.
There you go.
And I think we're going to have a food truck.
See?
Spell with a PH.
Yeah.
Food. I'm not sure which, so I don't want to say. Okay. Yeah.
That's interesting. The thing that's going on that I know about, I don't know of everything going on right now, but I know that Boca's doing their Halloween.
Oh, yeah, the 29th.
Party, the 29th as well. So if it's too crowded, it's 6th Street Songery, then get your costume on or do both.
Well, yeah, do
probably,
both. You could
probably
come,
have time to do both.
You could, because Boca's goes pretty late. Like ours will be 7. They'll start singing at 7, probably, and we'll be done by 8:30.
Yeah, and that's
Boca just starts swinging at 9.
Right. Yeah. So will people be allowed to be dressed up at your?
I would recommend it. Really.
Yeah. What's Greg going for Halloween this year?
Well, Phantom Greg, so he doesn't maybe not have to be
He's
there.
Not there.
Does he really exist in any way? That's just him every day.
That is. Yep. That's
Phantom husband
every year.
That's what I have.
Right. Although somebody's doing all that work, so that man is a saint.
He is. I know. That's so true.
Sorry, I had to get that in for Laura.
I was just about to say, Laura. That's Laura's line.
Yep.
She puts me in my place.
A saint.
He is.
He'll never listen to this podcast. That's the sad part.
No,
he would never hear this part.
Can you edit that out?
I'll play a clip for him. I'll just send it to him.
Okay.
It's like, here, start here, and then stop it after about 10 seconds.
He's my phantom husband. Great. That'll be all he hears.
Yep.
So, wait. Oh, yeah. I might have to come up with a little prize or something for somebody who dresses up.
Yeah.
And a real one, not a phantom one.
Right, a phantom fries. Well, it won't be the Friday.
You almost said phantom fries, and I'm loving it because it's PH.
This is not fun anymore.
Oh, I did see Penny Lane on Facebook. I saw they're going to start delivering.
Yeah, that is very cool.
Yeah.
I'm very excited about our new coffee culture here in Evansville.
Oh, man. Me
so
too.
having all of these, and I've talked about it, where people are probably sick about it on the podcast here lately, but yeah, so Penny Lane offering delivery. Hey, it's everyone else's move now.
Yes, that's exactly right. Because I could work. Pretty much, my work clothes is my robe.
We don't. That's TMI.
So I don't have to get out of my work clothes to go pick up my coffee. This is amazing. I'm in, and their breakfast sandwiches are great. Yes.
Oh my gosh, the bacon egg croissant.
Mm-hmm.
I am. Yeah. Oh. Yeah. Empty bowls.
Oh my goodness.
That's it probably doesn't need any talk right now because the line is always insanely long. But I don't know as much about empty bowls. Do you know much about?
They sell out every year. It's amazing. People volunteer. There's tons of, would you? That'd be great.
Because it's a very cool thing that I didn't know anything about until we moved down here.
Mm-hmm.
When we moved down here, we moved down last year, and around this time, we walked out. We were walking down to Haynie's Corner, and there's this just giant line to go into Sauced.
Yeah.
And it's like, what's going on?
Mm-hmm.
Are they serving pancakes or something?
Right.
I have no idea.
And you better get there early. That's just it. You got to get there early, and
yeah.
So the cool thing too on November 5th. So Phantom runs November 4th, November 5th. So that Saturday, come back down and there's empty bowls. But Patchwork also has their holiday sale.
Yep.
So please go and support Patchwork. That's at 6th and Washington. They're right across the street from me. I will also be open, kind of a little open house to kind of show all of our renovations off and have some good fun deals and things going on for shopping. And also Emily Gartner of Arts, Beats, and Eats is going to be open November 5th as well. So kind of heading on down Washington and Washington Avenue. We're getting some traction too, heading east on Washington. It's so cool because another coffee shop is getting an art gallery is getting ready to open up on Washington, kind of toward Arts, Beats, and Eats. And then there's Steph L's and there's Patchwork and me. So this kind of Washington Avenue is starting to grow up that way as well. So we're super excited about that. So we'll make sure we get the Coffee House Art Gallery guy on your podcast.
Oh, yeah, definitely. So Empty Bowls, I've looked up here. It's a community effort to help end hunger. Part of the International Empty Bowls Project. So it's not just a local thing. Apparently it's an international thing, and it's led by the assistant professor of ceramics. I'm going to butcher the name. Well, it says Al Holden.
Al Holden, yeah.
And her students at USI. So people have been making these bowls for months now, right?
Yeah.
And then
even Pete, who's on our board, he's been going over to Patchwork and making bowls as well. Volunteering time.
And so you go in, you buy a bowl for $10, and the money goes to the charities that help the homeless population in Evansville. Mm-hmm. And then
it's a win-win, and you get soup.
Right.
So for $10, you get a handcrafted, hand ceramic bowl and soup. And I don't think there's a limit. I've seen people walking out of there with 10 bowls
stacked so high. And that's why the line is so early and so long, that because you want to get it's your choice of bowl for $10. And there's some
beautiful
very
ones.
elaborate bowls. So it was mind-boggling to me.
It is one of the coolest events of the year.
And
it really is.
Yeah. So that's the first weekend of November. Come to Haynie's Corner.
Yeah, lots going on.
And give some money to nonprofits.
Yeah.
And then you actually get to have some fun.
Look, there's 3 nonprofits of that weekend. Right. The Association Friday night, all of the organizations to fight hunger Saturday morning, as well as Patchwork's holiday sale Saturday.
Yep.
All nonprofits.
Yeah, so a lot of cool stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And Haynie's Corner is kind of cool. So, and that's at 11 empty bowls, but you definitely want to be there early.
Yes. It starts at 11?
It says 11 to...
I thought it started earlier than that.
according to this, it says 11 to 2.
Okay.
But you probably want to be there like 9. Right. Or even earlier.
Just camp out. You know how they used to do like Best Buy on Black Friday?
This is Black Friday
Bring
for
your tent.
nonprofits.
That's right.
Yeah, but maybe we can talk about the new stuff you've got going on at some point. Or we can talk now if you want, if you have anything about, you said you remodeled, so.
Oh, yeah.
You've kind of,
So the saint of a phantom husband that I have completely remodeled my production space. So make it more efficient, increase production.
That's why I know I sees him, is because you've got him working all the time. He's probably working right now.
He's been kind of sick. So yeah, he's been sleeping. But but it's not only functional, it's so inspirational and just beautiful. It really is. I'm so excited for people to see it. I've got this massive soap wall that's just off the charts. I can't believe it. I just stand there and look at it. But AJ White of Monos Designs came over and designed it all. Yep. And then my husband made things happen. So he actually built whatever she said to do. Cool. And her great ideas. So they were a great team, and I'm loving it. So I can't wait to have people in the space. And so November 5th will be that first day. It's pretty much like open for public coming in, and just come in. I'll have some hot tea and maybe some coffee. My favorite coffee is the Columbia from River City. Yeah. So I have some of that. I'll probably brew a bit and have little cups. You can come and drink some coffee and mill around or just look. You don't have to spend money. Just come and see my space. I'm proud of it and excited about it. So production has increased, and I'm looking forward to the Christmas season. Yeah, it's busy. Yeah. So it's already started. I've started making my little trees, and I'm not a person that plans ahead, so this is difficult for me. But soap has to cure for 4 to 5 weeks, so I've got to do it now if I want it to be ready for Christmas. But actually, I'm a little late. But anyway, so yeah, I'm excited about it. Come see me November 5th after you fought over some bowls.
Yeah. And
on your way to Patchwork's holiday sale, just stop in and say hi, grab a cup of coffee.
Yeah, so they look like trees.
Yeah.
Will they smell like trees?
They
is
do.
This a pine thing? Or
it's a little fir needle. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Fir needle cedar wood blend. There's fun little green trees with a little star on top.
Mm-hmm. You can do that. So look for that.
Yeah, the Chamber's doing a big thing involving a lot of downtown small businesses. Cool. So absolutely.
Good.
Thanks for having me.
Thanks again to Mary for coming on and talking about all the happenings in Haynie's Corner land. We also want to make sure you check out the Beyond Repair Show. Go to beyondrepairshow.com. Check out all the good episodes that Laura is doing. And I hear the producer is pretty awesome there. So check out links at evansvillepodcast.com for show notes, for the links for this, what we talked about, event page, items, that kind of thing. They'll be hopefully there. And good job, everybody.